Hello and good morning. I wanted to jump on real quick and make this video to talk about Ascension symptoms, which are at an all-time high right now. So Ascension symptoms are when like high-powered energy are coming into Earth, and your pineal gland is going to pick up on those frequencies because it's like your internal antenna. So in doing so, like for instance, the sun is a big contributor to extra energy coming into the earth. I mean, it just makes sense, right? So now we're in summertime. The sun is out the longest during the day. It's very strong this year too. Not just, like heat wise. I mean, I know a lot of us are going through heat waves, but like where I live, we're not really getting all that extra heat, but the sun is so strong. So even if I can sit out in the sun without feeling hot or uncomfortable, my skin will start to burn. And that's how I know that the sun is just like way stronger than it usually is, and it's just sending more energy onto Earth, more than just heat. So I have a feeling that that has a lot to do with it, but it also has a lot of other factors that contribute to high intense vibrations coming in to us and being received by our pineal gland. Um, for instance, during this time period, I was also wearing a Herkimer diamond, which is sending out high frequency vibrations, as well as the high frequency vibrations coming from the collective consciousness. And I had an extreme headache. My ears are ringing out of control, and I had to think about it for a second. So I took off the Herkimer and I put on a tree agate. Then I sat down and I put a rough piece of moss agate on top of my head like this. And after an hour, my headache was completely gone. So that goes to show me, my theory is that there's high vibrations coming right now, and to help ease that transition, ease your attunement to it, it would be more beneficial to go towards agates and jaspers and grounding stones like that, rather than higher vibrational crystals like your quartz and your points and things like that. Like they're helpful, but they're not going to help you attune to these high intense vibrations right now. The agates will, because the agates harmonize the energy within you, but then will also harmonize the energy that's coming in. So whatever you're receiving will start to become more balanced and easily accepted by your energy. So your ears aren't ringing, you don't have a headache, things like that. My ears are still ringing, but that's gonna happen during this time because I personally can hear those fluctuations in energy very prominently. So I can still hear it, but the headache is definitely gone. And once I start to feel it come back up right here, it like originates from here and here. When I start to feel that again, I just keep popping up on that mouse agate and hanging out with him. I'm also cutting down on my screen time because your eyes are taking in the sunlight, but they're also taking in this brightness from your screen, and the two connections, you're just overdoing that capacity of intake of light. So I've turned down my screen brightness as well. So those are some things that are helping me. Something that I've noticed that is like triggering this as well is like all of the air conditioning units running at all the houses around me. You hear the air conditioning pop on, that low electromagnetic frequency, that smog, the electromagnetic smog is like an infrasonic intrusion in its own way. So I'm having that, as well as the high vibrational energy, all getting picked up by my pineal gland, and it's driving my brain a little bit nuts. So agates are the key. That's what I'm figuring out. So use your agates during times like this, and when you're in a low vibrational state, or when this all just kind of calms down and it's not so overwhelming anymore, work with your higher vibrational crystals again. But if you're feeling the same ascension feelings that I am, the same symptoms that I am, the headaches, the pain, the ears ringing, I suggest getting some agates on, giving yourself a break from your high vibrational crystals, and just kind of grounding and harmonizing that energy into yourself first, and then after that and after this week or whenever this starts to kind of come down a little bit, then start working with your high vibing crystals again. I had to put my Herkimer away. He's next to the bed. He's still by me, but I can't be wearing it right now. What I need to attune my energy is the agates. I hope this is helpful. Give it a shot. Let me know and have a great day.